cute is that?
They're little birds. Ooh, it's great to be alive. Ooh, it's great to be left tonight. Ooh, it's great to be alive tonight.
Happy Friday and welcome to the long overdue vlog. Yes, I have not vlogged since Sunday. I did record another video of how to make like a frankincense balm to like for your face and whatever, but I don't know. I'm not very happy with how it turned out. So I don't know. I may just chunk that one and just wait till the next time I make the balm. Yeah. So what's been going on in your life? My life has been a little crazy. Jeremy went back to school and he's also doing his externship and he's also doing his student work at the school. So I am seeing him very little, which means all the responsibility of the house and stuff does fall on me, which I mean, I do the majority of it, so it's not that bad, but Jeremy does help out quite a bit with like dishes and running the boy to and fro so that I can spend that time doing housework and stuff like that. A lot of times he'll cook. So now everything it's almost like being a single parent in a lot of ways. It all just falls on me, and that's fine because I mean this is a busy time in his life and I understand that, but it leaves little precious times for vlogging and editing and things like that. And really, I mean, I just got to thinking about it this week. All you would really see this week is me running to work. Hey guys, going to work. See you after work. Hey guys, headed home. I haven't really done anything. So that's just been my life recently. Let's see, last Wednesday, I don't know if I told you guys about this or not. I actually went to a meetup group here in Knoxville. I almost filmed that, but since it was my first time there, I decided not to. It was like a women's meetup, and it was the Knoxville Forging group, and then there's another women's group. I believe the other women's group was Knoxville Women Who Love Wine, I think is what it was. And they had like a couple of talks, and one of the people doing the talks were talking about conifers and how to identify them, which it was really good. I really enjoyed her presentation, and we hit it off really good. And I'm actually meeting her for lunch tomorrow, so that'll be pretty cool. I will not film that. I may film me going there and all and talk about it afterwards, but you know, I don't know, when you're a YouTuber you just don't like to go up to like people, especially you just meet and go, hey, I'm a vlogger, would you like to be on the vlog? So yeah, I may ask her, but we'll just have to see. I'll play it by ear. So I'm headed into work right now, and I'm going to stop at Hobby Lobby. I have been doing an art journal lately, and I want to kind of see what kind of art supplies that I can get there kind of on the cheap, because I'm trying to do it as cheap as possible but yet have some fun. But yeah, that's where I'm headed now. Plus I have a charm bracelet and it broke, and I lost the charms for my boys, so I need to go and pick up their initials so I can add it to my charm bracelet. I need a K, R, and G. Yes, G for Gary. I have another stepson you never see because he doesn't really come around. He's the oldest, and he's just out there living his own life. And we hope and pray. Oh shoot, I bet they don't open until 10. He's out there living his own life. I just pulled into Hobby Lobby and nobody's here. And yeah, so we just pray he comes around, and until then we just kind of let him be. All right, I'm going to check the hours in this Hobby Lobby, and then I'm going to go to work, I guess, if they don't open until 10. How cute is that? They're little birds. Yay, charms are 50% off. Woohoo! Okay, Hobby Lobby was fun. They did open at 9. So I was like 5 till 9. So I hung around and I enjoyed myself looking around. I did find some charms, not the ones that I was looking for, but they had the K, but they didn't have the R. And I decided I almost got the K and went, hey, I'll come back for the R. And I thought, you know, I've had trouble with these 2 charms before because they're just like freestanding. And I get the R because I get the lowercase because they're kids, you know, get it? And the R always gets hooked on stuff and then I rip it. I've lost the R several times. I've broke the K a couple of times. So I was like, am I really going to buy the same charm over and over again, or should I get something different? So I decided to go with a little something different, and it's more like a little flat piece of metal that's got the initials stamped on it, and it got a little K and a little R that didn't have a G. So I'll have to go back and look some other time, but hey, they were 50% off, and that was really cool. And then they had some different charms that were 60 cents, and I got them. They're more for like hanging on a necklace kind of thing. It's kind of like Pandora style where you slip the chain through. So I got those. I got a K, and I found an R, and I found a J, and I found an H. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, H is the start of my last name. So I figured maybe I could do something with that, and especially the H, because it was Tennessee orange, and it was really neat. It was cool though. With the K and the R, I found a black K with little diamonds down it, and I found a white R with little diamonds, and I thought that was just so cool because, you know, my boys in a lot of ways are black and white. And then I also found silver in K and R, so I'll have some fun trying to make something with that. But yep, and then I got me some gesso, which was expensive. That sucked. It was like $13, and I kind of debated on it, and I decided I would get it anyways because I'm probably eventually going to have to get it, and I want to play around with it. And that's just kind of preps your surface to work and all that. And I also got a big pack of drawing paper. I wanted to get like watercolor or something like that, but man, that is so expensive. So I decided not to go that route. I looked at that. That's what I spent the most time, was looking at the different papers, because right now my art journal is in a composition book, and yeah, that doesn't work too well. And I wouldn't even mind it because I don't mind that the pages get wrinkly and all that, but it's not a clear surface. It's a grid notebook, so I've got all these grid lines, and I don't like that. So I got some paper that's really, really big that will cover both sides. It's like a drawing paper. It's like manila drawing paper, and it was cheap, and that was fine with me. It's just something that kind of give me a blank canvas when I want it, and I'm happy about that. So yeah, that is what I did. Oh, and there was this sweet little lady in the paint aisle, and it was me and another lady that was in there. And she said, excuse me, do you guys paint? And she wanted to know if she should get oils or acrylics. And we talked to her a little bit and kind of helped her on her way. And that was fun. She was really appreciative, and she was talking about that her friend takes like existing pictures and then paints over them, and she thought that would be fun, and she was wanting a hobby. So she was very, very happy about that, and I was happy to help her and the other girl too. And it was kind of funny because me and the other girl were kind of like on the same mind, because she was like, the lady was like, should I get oil or acrylics? And I was like, I would go with acrylics. I use acrylics. Oils can be kind of difficult to work with, and they don't dry as fast. And she said, she's like, well, you know, which paint sets should I get? Should I get the more expensive kind? And the girl was like, well, I get mine at Walmart. Oh, so that was funny. I was like, yeah, I go cheaper too. I said, if you're just getting into this, go cheaper, because you can always upgrade. So yeah, because now I'm heading into work, and I spent way too much time in Hobby Lobby, but I'm not going to sweat it because I worked last night to almost 8 o'clock. Really, I did. I came into work, worked all day, and I finally had to tell the president of the company, I've got to go. I've got to go pick up my son from school. And then by the time that I got back home, because we stopped at the store after school, and by the time that I got back home, I had 20 emails in my box. And it took me until about 8 o'clock to get everything done. So yeah, I don't feel bad at all for coming in at 10 o'clock. So now I am racing off to work, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for spending my morning with me. Weren't those card box so very cool? Oh man, I so need to do something like that for my Alice in Wonderland wall. Don't you think? Maybe instead of a box, I could just use some, like a piece of wood. Interesting. I think about that. Alright, talk to you guys later. Bye. Alright, work day is done. That means the weekend has begun. I may have to clock in later, but I don't know. This afternoon has been really quiet. Let's hope it continues to be that way, and I will be happy. Yeah, I had a pretty productive week and day for work, so that is good. And now I'm going to go home and play. I'm looking forward to hanging out in my newly constructed studio, which is Ryan's old bedroom. And, well, for all intents and purposes, it's still Ryan's bedroom. I left him a bed in there in case he does decide to come over and visit and all that. But he hasn't so far. He's growing up. But you never know. So I will always leave it as his room. And, well, until he gets married, probably. If he gets married, then I'm taking out everything and it'll be my room. But for now, it's Jeremy's closet, Ryan's room, and then my filming studio, and now my art studio. I've got a little table in there that I can sit and paint and do whatever and be crafty without having to take the dining room table over, which is what I normally do. So I'm looking forward to playing in there, or I may take it to the dining room. I don't know, I haven't decided yet, but just playing around with my paints and markers and just being creative. That's what I'm planning on doing tonight. Either that, or I have some shrink plastic and I may play with, because I'd love to make a YouTube charm for my bracelet, and I just don't think I can find a charm like that. So I may end up doing that instead. So yeah, that's what weekends are for, right? Doing what you want to do. I've got nothing planned this weekend except I've got a lunch date tomorrow with my friend. And that's it. That's all I've got. I downloaded a new video editor I'd like to play around with a little bit. I think it's called Hit Studio or something like that. I'm hoping that'll be better than the one that I have now. But yeah, other than that, my weekend is wide open, and I love that, because I might as well enjoy it now, because soon it'll be baseball and all that. It's a gorgeous day today. It is so warm. We've had the mildest winter. It feels like spring is coming. But yeah, it's not. It is not by a long shot. We have not even hit our coldest month yet. But we are having a really warm winter day today. I've actually thought about going outside and playing in my gardens, but it rained, so things are kind of sloppy. I don't know that I want to get out and get muddy. But I definitely need to start thinking toward my garden, and I think that the girl that I'm meeting tomorrow will help me start thinking toward that way. Okay. I am going to go. I've got to go pick up the boy, and Jeremy's bringing home dinner. He's getting me some Long John Silvers, which is very sweet, and the boys wanted to try that new Big Mac, the bigger, whatever, Grand Mac, I think is what it's called. And I don't really much care for McDonald's, so he said he would give me some Long John Silvers, which is very sweet. So I don't even have to make dinner tonight. I'm very excited to just kind of hang out and be creative tonight. Okay, I will talk to you guys when I pick up the boy. Kennan's with us.
Yeah. Oh.
It's the weekend.
Yeah.
I talked to Jeremy.
Okay.
He said he's getting you some fried slop.
I wish it was a Grand Mac.
You said Grand Mac exactly the way I did. Grand Mac? I said that earlier. I was like, Kenan was wanting a Grand Mac?
So I'm getting some fried.
Some fried?
Yes.
Fried squid it is, baby.
Yeah. I heart fried squid.
Me too.
My arm's getting tired.
Yeah, see, you wanted to vlog. This is the life of a
Well, I didn't want
vlogger.
to die. Because, like,
I film like that all the time.
I know.
You haven't died yet.
Yet is the main part.
Alright, we're going home. See you guys later.
I took a picture.
Okay guys, I'm going to end the vlog. We had dinner and now we're all kind of going our separate ways. Jeremy's going downstairs to listen to his concert. I'm going to my studio to play with my paints and my shrinky dinks. And Kenan is going to play some video games because he just got finished with his homework. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. If you haven't, please hit that subscribe button down below. It'd mean the world to us. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Follow me on YouTube, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Pinterest, follow me on Twitch, follow me on MySpace. What the hell is MySpace? Follow me on Musical.ly, follow me on Reddit, follow me on the sidewalk, follow me on the road, follow me on WhatsApp, follow me on Daily Motion. Follow.